Hey guys! So today I'm going to be doing a New Year's Eve makeup tutorial. I chose this look specifically because it's going to complement all eye colors and all skin tones. To me, this just looks like such a traditional, glamorous New Year's Eve smoky eye with the silver and black, and then of course I incorporated some glitter. Why wouldn't I? It looks complex, but it is so easy and simple to achieve this look. So I don't know if I am going to be able to get around to film another New Year's Eve look before New Year's Eve creeps up on us in a couple of days, since I have been sick and I am in the process of moving. A lot has been going on, so I am a little behind on what I was planning to do. So with that being said, I will probably see you guys next year, and I hope that you enjoy the end of 2013 with your friends and your family and your loved ones. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to share 2014 with you. So thank you so much for all of your love and support. I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
Why, hello there. Let's get started. I am moisturizing my lips using Baby Lips Dr. Rescue, and then I am going to prime my eyes. As always, I am using MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. You can use any sort of primer, just make sure you prime them. Then going in with Makeup Geek eyeshadow, I'm going to use the shade Beaches and Cream. This is pretty much the exact same shade as my skin tone, but just about a shade darker. You don't want anything that is going to be actually brown. You want it to be very neutral and very, very close to your skin tone. This is very important when working with shades so dark like silver and black and grays. It's going to really help blend everything out so that you don't have that harsh, choppy line that so easily comes with using black matte shadows. Then using MAC Platinum Pigment. Gorge! Okay, it's hard to do that because I'm still a little sick, but it's gorge. So using a Sigma E55 brush, as always, I'm going to pack this all over my lid. As you can see, I'm going to pack it much more densely and pigmented in the inner corner. Once we get to the outer corner, I'm not going to focus as much. I take it right out of the cap because it's so pigmented. You will never run out of a MAC pigment or any pigment in your life. It's ridiculous what a little amount you need. So once I get to that outer corner, I'm just kind of fading it away. You want the most pigment to definitely be in the inner corner. Then I'm going in with Makeup Geek Corrupt Shadow. This is the blackest shadow I've ever used in my entire life. And I am using a Sigma pencil brush. I will have all the brushes listed below in the order that I use them, with links for you guys as always. Anyways, I, with a pencil brush, am just putting that in that outer corner in a V shape. As you can see, you get crazy fallout and it's going to be super messy, but that's okay because we're going to go in with my MAC Typographic. This is the savior when it comes to a black smoky eye. I'm using an E25 brush by Sigma, which is the perfect brush for this, with a very small amount of that typographic on it. And I am going to just blend, blend, blend. You want to go back and forth right in between that crease and that neutral shade that we applied in the first place. And this is what's going to give you that blown out smoky eye that seems very hard to achieve when working with black colors. But that gray is really our saving grace. I will go back in with the pencil brush and darken it up a little bit, and then just keep blending, because blending is the most important key in the world when doing this look. Then using any black liner, I believe I'm using Maybelline's Eye Studio in Blackest Black, of course, Blackest Black, and filling it in. I sucked so bad at filming my eyeliner today, I'm so sorry. So boom, it's applied. But I am taking makeup remover or an eye cream or a moisturizer with a Q-tip, and I'm defining everything by cleaning up the edges because you're going to get fallout with that black. And then I go along that line just to make it that perfect cat eye. Then I'm going to apply false lashes. I'm using Velour Lashes in Strike a Pose, as always. And then I do have a video on applying false lashes very in depth, and I will put that down in the bottom bar for you guys, along with like my eyebrow tutorial and other stuff like that. Then I'm using NARS Sheer Glow in the color Punjab, and I'm using a Sigma F80 Flat Top Kabuki, to apply this all over my face. So I'm just working this in. You do not need a huge amount of this because I'm going to go in and highlight afterwards. So a sheer amount of the Sheer Glow is perfectly fine. Then I'm going to go in with, I don't even remember, Stroke of Light? Yeah, Stroke of Light from Bare Minerals. And this is in the shade Luminous 2. And I'm going to apply this all in the areas where I want to highlight a little bit. This is going to look really pretty with these smoky eyes on New Year's Eve. It really finishes off the look to highlight. So on the Cupid's bow, the chin, the jawline, and then in between the eyebrows up on the forehead, I'm just going to apply that highlighter. Then my concealer, I am applying MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in shade NW20, which is a beigey pink tone, and I'm going to dab that underneath my eyes and then blend it out with another Sigma Kabuki brush. I think this is the F84, and I'm probably totally wrong, but I'll list the name of the brush below. It's my favorite concealer brush. Then with a tapered highlighter brush, I'm just going to set my under eye concealer with a powder. Make sure it is a very fine milded powder so that it's not thick or chalky and doesn't cake up and actually make those under eye lines look even more intense. Then after we have set that with the highlighter, I am going to use MAC Shroom. This is my holy grail underbrow highlight of all time. I'm using a Sigma concealer brush. I don't know why, it's been my favorite brush for highlighting recently. And I'm going to put a generous amount of this. You can even take like a dab of an even lighter color for something really intense because it's New Year's Eve, so you can go overboard. And then I'm going to use Makeup Forever bronzer in number 20 and my NARS Ita brush, and I'm going to just sculpt out those cheeks. I do have a contour video, which I will put below if you want to see in depth exactly how I contour and how I recommend contouring. Hello, husband. Thank you. And then I'm going to just go ahead and carve out the forehead as well. And then once I have done that harshly with this brush, I'm going to go in with a flatter, fluffier brush and blend that out so that we don't have anything harsh. Because you know me, I do not want any harsh lines whatsoever. I love this brush so much. It's actually by Marc Jacobs. It was an impulse buy, and I couldn't be more proud because it was a great decision. Then I go in with that same concealer brush and run it on my jawline just to sculpt out that contour. That way that blending didn't make it look like it's bronzing, because I definitely want it to be a contour. Then I'm going in with MAC Velour Power. This is a beautiful blush. It's the perfect amount of pink and rose to it, and I am just going to put blush all over the apples of my cheeks, blending backward using a MAC 129 short handle brush, and then I'm going to top it off with a little bit of margin. This is also by MAC, and then I'm going to just put that right over top for a little bit of a glow and just keep blending that out, going in circular motions. Then I'm using Mary Luminizer by The Balm, which is a beautiful highlight, and a Sigma taper brush, and boom! I applied too much highlighter, and I was like, oh, I forgot how pigmented this was. So I will just go back with my blush brush and blend that out. This cheek was a little bit better. I didn't go overboard, but I'm just going to grab my brush anyways and go over it all because it was looking a little intense even for New Year's Eve. Then I'm just going to coat my brows with Anastasia Brow Gel so that my hairs on my eyes are not flapping in the wind. And then I'm going to take Corrupt again by Makeup Geek. Run this along my lower lash line, pressing this as tightly as possible into that lash line by that waterline, and then we're going to go in and smudge out with a pencil brush. You don't have to be super clean with this. You can go in with the gray color again to blend this out. You can grab Beaches and Cream again to blend this out, whatever you're comfortable with. Then I'm going to go in with Ice Queen. This is by Makeup Geek, and I'm going to run this along my inner corner for a really bright inner corner highlight because, hello, it finishes off that look. It looks balanced. Then I'm going to use Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Glam Rock. Absolutely love, love, love these Urban Decay glitter liners. If you're a glitter junkie like me, then you would love this line of glitter. It doesn't burn your eyes, it doesn't sting, it doesn't get crunchy, it doesn't peel off. They're great, great glitter liners. So I'm just going to run that along my bottom lash line halfway through and then kind of blend it out so that it doesn't get too chunky. And then I'm going to go over my lashes with Rimmel Lash Blast? No, Lash Accelerator Mascara. Boom. Then I am using Lime Crime lipstick in Coquette. And then once I have on the Coquette, I'm going to go over it with a lip gloss by Dose of Color. I mentioned in my Vlogmas how much I'm excited to try these. And this is in the shade Petals. And so that is going to complete our nude lip. I have to apologize, you guys. I have just been getting over getting sick, so I know my voice was super raspy in this, and you might think a man is doing this voiceover. But it is me, Jaclyn. I love you guys so much, and Happy New Year. Bye!
Okay, I'm filming, so be quiet.
Well, that's not hard.
Just don't talk to me. Leave!
Hey, chill. I'm about to leave. I just have to make myself some of this.
You're making yourself food right now.
I'm just making myself spaghettios. It'll take 1 minute.
You're making SpaghettiOs?
I'm starving. I love you with all my heart.
My voice gets so deep when I'm sick.
I don't care if my hair is a rat nest underneath as long as it looks good on top. No. in the middle of playing my game. My brother texts me and says, new high score, 779,000. I finally beat Talia. Losers. So I figured that I would just do, no, we are not going to say all that. We're just gonna cut it short, get to the damn point. Look at my burn. Thanks, Numi. Ow! Ooh! I'm gonna bitch slap myself in the head. Ow! What do you have? What do you have? Hey! That's my headphone. It is a very... Okay, no. We are not chewing up paper towels. No, that's not happening. This... What are you chewing on? Oh, a Q-tip. Great. Something that is just